Next, let's take a look at the eye in orbit model, the muscles. So these are skeletal muscles that we're fixing to take a look at. And we didn't learn them in the muscle unit, but we are going to be learning them in the nervous system unit. So we're on about the 7th page in on the labeling handout. This is just a picture I got off the internet, just kind of shows the eye model with all of the muscles labeled and identified. Just kind of, overall big picture here. So what we're doing is on this particular, these particular questions, I'm going to be using this model here, which includes the bone. So I'm going to be using the smaller eye model, not the large eye model for the muscle questions. The nice thing is these muscles, the names make sense. So this muscle right here is called the superior rectus muscle. Rectus means straight, so it's going to be a muscle that's going to go straight back. Superior because it's on top of the eye. So again, superior rectus muscle. I've got down here the functions, something that you're going to need to know a little bit about as far as the cranial nerve innervation for these muscles for the lecture part of the test. Next one. Oh, this is just showing you kind of how all those eye muscles work, if you were wondering. The next one is letter B. This is going to be the lateral rectus muscle. So keep in mind over here is the nose. So this is going to be the medial side, and this is going to be the lateral side of the eye, okay? If we know where the nose is. There's the nasal bone right there. Nasal bone right there. So this one right here is the lateral rectus muscle. Again, it's on the lateral side of the eye, and that muscle is going to run straight back. Letter C, this muscle down here on the bottom of the eye, this is the inferior rectus muscle. Now, there are two muscles down there, so be careful. This one's the one that's going to go straight back. Remember the word rectus. Okay, letter D is pointing to this muscle over here. Again, know your medial from your lateral sides here on this model. This is the medial rectus muscle. Medial because it's on the medial side of the eye. Rectus, it runs straight back. Now, there are two other muscles, and they're not going to be rectus muscles. The rectus ones, again, were on all four sides of the eye, and they ran straight back. These are going to be coming in at an angle, these last two. So they're going to be oblique muscles. Now, this muscle here, because it sits underneath the eye and it runs at a diagonal, this is the inferior oblique muscle. You can see it kind of comes in right here. So again, kind of diagonally coming in. Now, letter F, I had to get a different angle on this, so I'm kind of looking at it from the top. This is the medial side of the eye over here. That's where your nasal bone is. You can see the lateral side of the eye. All of this is bone material. All that's bone. That's a sphenoid bone there. Here's your superior rectus muscle right there. So this muscle right here coming in at an angle, muscle right here kind of coming in at an angle, that is your superior oblique muscle. Superior oblique muscle. Now you can see that it kind of makes this sharp turn right here. You can see that it kind of runs this way and then kicks back that way. So this little structure right here, it kind of looks like a horseshoe, and that tendon kind of wraps around it. That structure right there is called the trochlea. The trochlea. And again, we're going to be talking about the trochlear nerve that innervates that in the lecture part of the class. So make sure you know your eye muscles. And we're going to stop the video there for eye muscle.